In this video, I will show you how Tevmo plugin collects energy model and calculates cooling loads for office building with non-standard windows. We have a model of a commercial building with some variations of windows and stained glass structures. As always, we work in HVAC file and architectural files are linked to it. Firstly, we should add common parameters that our plugin needs. Then we input calculation settings. The model is collected by spaces and basic levels. Basic levels are those on which spaces are placed. Then we create spaces by duplicating rooms from the architectural file. Next, we add some parameters necessary for the calculation. Each space has parameters responsible for the calculation. We can enter them directly into each room manually or use Revit schedules. We input values for internal temperature, information about lighting, people, electrical equipment, infiltration, and any other additional cooling loads. After this, we collect an energy model. Then we open the collected model. This is how the collected energy model looks like. We can turn off the visibility of levels or various elements of the model and make sure that the plugin correctly collects our building. The model is painted in different colors, which helps us visually analyze it. Yellow means it's an external surface, green means it's an internal surface. Also, we can select any element and check all the information about it. The engineer's task is to visually compare the collected model and the Revit model. Then, we open Tevmo plugin calculations in Revit, and now we can see automatically generated user surfaces types. We can click on any of them and all elements of that type will be highlighted on the model. Now we can see underground slab assembly. This is slab assembly. Then we look at the curtain wall assembly. Next, we see external wall assembly. At last, we see internal wall assembly. We create these types automatically, and it helps us be sure of the correctness of the model. We can set any U values for all these types, as well as add new. If we want to add an additional type with different parameters, then we just need to add a new row and input all the parameters. Then we select the required elements in the model. Let's click on this group of windows and assign them a new type. We can ensure that the required surfaces are assigned a new type. We see that now the selected windows no longer belong to the Windows assembly, but now they belong to the new created type. Now we can move on to the calculations. The plugin can provide 3 types of reports. Let's look at the report in Excel. The first table shows the calculation results for each floor. The second table contains the calculation results for each zone and space. Next, let's look at the visual report and open the model in New tab. Here we select the report model. We can see our energy model, but now surfaces with heat gains are painted in different shades of red. Color intensity depend on the amount of heat gain passing through the surface. We see that windows with a lower SHGC value are pale compared to the others. If we click on any surface, we will get access to all the information about the heat gains through that surface. The intensity also differs for windows located on different facades. Finally, let's look at the last report type, the gbXML model. We see that the model exports correct. With this report we can transfer all collected data to HAP, EnergyPlus, IES or Solar Computer. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.